Hi, sixth period. So you thought you were going to get a day without me, but sorry. I decided to leave this video for you so you knew exactly what I was expecting you to work on today. So Mrs. Arnis is going to have you partner up and do some real reading. We've been practicing that all week and last week, so you should be pretty good real reading experts at this point. I am, though, going to have you try something really different. You're going to be real reading wordless picture books. So think about that for a minute. How do you read wordless picture books? Books without any words? Well, I'm going to demonstrate with you with this really cool book that's actually Mrs. Arnis's, and I borrowed it today. It's going to look a little bit weird in the screen because it's like I'm looking into a mirror, so everything's going to look backwards. That's not important. The important part is the process of real reading. So just listen as we go through, and hopefully you'll get the idea so that when you're with your partners, you can do the same thing. So the book I'm going to read with you guys, even though it doesn't have words in it, is called Flotsam by David Weisner. And when I see this title, I first of all don't really know what flotsam means. And so I'm hoping that I will learn that as we go through the book. I also see David Weisner's name and I think, wow, he is a fantastic author. So I'm excited to look into this book and see what it has to offer. A lot of his books are very mysterious and interesting. So I'm sure this one will be just like that. When I open it up, fortunately, it gives me a definition for flotsam. He must have known that it would not be a word that all of us are familiar with. It says flotsam, something that floats. If it floats in the ocean, it may wash up on the beach, where someone may find it and be astonished and share the discovery with someone else. So it must be something about the beach. I'm going to take the cover off so that it doesn't flop around the whole time and get started with the book. First page, as you can see, I promised you, no words. I see a little hermit crab there and a large eyeball. Very interesting way to start the book. A very up-close version of that hermit crab. And, oh, now it makes sense. So I'm seeing that this boy is on the beach. Must be with his parents or his dad there, not sure. But he's there on the beach and he's taking a really close look at this hermit crab. I'm thinking, as I look at this, I haven't been to the beach in a long time and I kind of miss it. And I've never had a chance to build one of these pretty sandcastles. So I'm kind of connecting a little bit to my beach experience and longingly wishing that I were there. As I flip the page again, I see that this guy is having quite an adventure. It looks like he finds a larger crab here. And then he gets caught up in the waves. And that makes me think, wow, I'm a little bit scared for him. I hope that he's okay. I hope that he doesn't get washed away into the waves and someone has to try to save him. I'm also wondering a little bit about the crab, but I'm sure he's fine because he's a crab. As I turn the page, oh, it does show that he and the crab are both doing just fine. It looks like he got tossed around a little bit. There's seaweed all twisted on his leg. And there's some curious thing there. Let me get closer for you. Something on the beach looks very peculiar. And so I'm wondering what that is. It looks like an old camera. Now I've seen messages in a bottle before, but I've never seen in any book or any movie, I've never seen or heard of a camera washing up on shore. So that makes me pretty curious. I'm going to go through just one more page with you guys, and then one of your partner groups is going to have a chance to look further into this book. There's a close-up of the camera. I think it's a camera. It's very interesting looking with the giant octopus there. He's checking it out. He's taking a much closer look at it. It looks like he's trying to figure out if somebody lost it because he's checking in with other folks. He's checking in with the lifeguard to see if they know anything about it. And then here at the bottom, it looks like he's taken out the film. So I'm wondering if he's going to take that film. I was hoping that would happen. He may just take that film and try to develop it, and we'll see what happens from there. So I'm not going to give you any more information on flotsam. I do hope, however, that you can see how real reading can occur even though you don't have words to read. The thinking is still happening by examining the illustrations and doing your best to process what you're reading. Don't forget, guys, that I am putting up thinking stems for you if you get stumped. If you're not sure where to go and what to say, I've given you some ways to start your thoughts. I'm thinking, I'm seeing, I'm wondering. Those are some great ways to start your thoughts. So, as you partner up, be sure that you really go slowly through those books and you don't give Mrs. Arnis a hard time. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.